everybody, happy Tingy Tuesday. I'm filming on my new camera and I'm so excited. And like, I know the lighting's weird, the angle's different. We're gonna like get to know this new camera, but I can see myself now. So if I'm like looking at the wrong place, I'm sorry. Literally I have no makeup on, I have a stain on my shirt. Like we're going hard today because I'm just so excited to have this new camera, to be filming on this new camera. I'm just so happy I can see myself because I feel like I can really be my authentic self when I can see me. I don't know if this is gonna be annoying though. So we're just learning. We're learning right now. If you guys want me to make a video talking about what camera I had, what camera I got, all about that, I will. I'm actually, regardless if you want it or not, I'm gonna make it because I think it's good information for you guys to know. So I really love this new camera so much. I'm so happy. And I'm gonna make a video today that I'm really excited about. So in January, I set my intentions for the year. I was very like mindful about what I wanted and about, I never really do like resolutions because everybody's like, resolutions are dumb, like make a lifestyle change. And I was like, okay, well like I'm somewhere in between like a lifestyle change and resolutions. So like I've been really trying to hold myself accountable to the things that I wanted in January and it's working so far. And I'll make a video about like everything, but I wanted to hone in on something really important, which was that I wanted to read at least one book every month so far this year. And since we're in June, pretty much this video might be posted in May. We're in May right now, like in real life, but who knows when this video is gonna be posted. But like, we're 6 months into the year. We're halfway there. We're halfway into 2019. We're halfway to 2020, which is crazy. And there's so many things like going on and changing. And I just like, I'm having a good year, but I know it's gonna get like even better. So I just wanted to make a video about the books that I have read so far in 2019 because they have really helped sculpt my year. Some have been good, some have been bad. But reading every night or reading a book that you love, like I think it just like builds your brain. It like really builds your brain. No, like I sound dumb, but like you guys know what I mean. Like when you read a book, I don't know, it's very like fulfilling. And since 2019 is since February or March, I've been off social media. So I've been trying to fill my time with other things because you will be surprised at the amount of time you have when you're not on social media. Did you hear that? Anywho. Okay, so starting with book number 1 that I read in January. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Beep. Oh my god, this is so cool. I love this camera. This book was incredible. I highly, highly, highly recommend this book. I want to read it again actually and like just kind of highlight things and go through here because I have, not that I have trouble retaining, I do have kind of trouble retaining information, but I'm like very forgetful. So if I'm not like journaling about it or actively like writing in the margins, I'm gonna forget stuff. But this one had like so many good points. It is like a self-help book, but it's not like in that traditional sense where it's like, clean your room and do this. It was just like really about like forming better habits. And the other thing that I like about this book is it's not all like, oh, positive thinking is gonna lead to a better life. Like it's just very real, very good. Highly suggest this book. This was my January book. Okay, February. My friend Morgan bought me this book for Christmas. It's called My Year of Rest and Relaxation by Otessa Moshifi. This book was wildly depressing. I get very into things and I like feel the feelings of the characters, like, you know, TV shows, books, things like that. This book, I liked it a lot. I like really liked it was weird. It was like no other book that I've ever read before. So if you're looking for something that's kind of like interesting and different. Is somebody knocking on my door? I would suggest this book. Be warned, it is from the very get, like the first page, it is a sad book. It is about an orphaned girl who spends a year of her life resting and relaxing, and there are just like things that happen along the way. So that's that. I actually, when I went to Washington, D.C., saw this painting of this girl at one of the Smithsonian museums, and I was like, I know that painting. So cultured. March, I read this book that my mom got me for Christmas. It's called What the Magic Means. It's by Terry J. Whelan Jr., forwarded by Dan Cockrell, the former vice president of Disney's Magic Kingdom. So on the front it says 10 stories of how the magic of Disney impacts our lives. So within this book there are 10 different stories. This was not a good book. I'm gonna go ahead and just come right out and say that. It felt like 10 ads at the beginning of a YouTube video. Like every segment, every segment of these 10 stories were ads for like a book or a vlog or a blog. So it'll be like this guy writing about this blog, and then he'll be like, go check out the blog, or it'll be this guy writing about this book, and then he'll be like, go check out the book. So it's not really a book, more like a series of ads, I felt like. And I'm not the type of person that can start a book and not finish it, which is awful. So this was my book in March. I would not recommend. April, I read Girls on the Verge. This was a super good book. I bought it on Amazon. It is by, I wish I could read her name on the front, Sharon Biggs Waller. This book is about a teenager in Texas who finds herself in a predicament, and the lengths that she has to go to handle the situation. It's about friendship. It's like, I thought it was a really good book. It's an amazing story. It's very relevant to what's going on today with the abortion laws and all the crazy stuff that's going on in the world. I think that this is a really good read, especially for teenage girls. I would recommend. May. Yeah, we are in May. Oh wait, between Girls on the Verge and this next one I'm gonna show you, I read a library book. So exciting. My friend Caitlin actually had to get her wisdom teeth out, so I went with her to get her wisdom teeth out, and while I was sitting in the waiting room, she was like, you could read my book if you want, and it was Michelle Obama's Becoming. It was such a good book, but it was like fat. It was like a thick book, and you know, some books are just fast reads. That was not a fast read. Every page took me so long. There was so much information. It was so well written, but it was so cool because I grew up in Chicago, and not on the South Side where Michelle Obama grew up, but it was cool to read about how she was just this girl who grew up in Chicago, and all the things she accomplished in her life, and how she came from literally living in you know, the South Side of Chicago to going to Princeton, to going to Harvard, to all the things she's accomplished in her life. It was a very interesting, very good read. I highly recommend that book. I'm gonna buy it for my grandma so she can read it too. It was just so good. The next book I read is called, this was May, I just finished this one. It's called This Will Only Hurt a Little, Busy Phillips. This is her biography. I honestly went into Target to buy a book, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. What a cute cover. I know of Busy Phillips from Freaks and Geeks, and I was like, might as well give this one a read. So I had it for a little while, and then I brought it out as my May book, and it was very good. It was really good. It's crazy what your perceptions are of people and what their real stories are, and I really just love this one because Busy's very real and honest and raw about all of her experiences, and there's some really crazy stuff in here, and again, it's another one to read in a good one to read in the midst of all the crazy laws and things that are being passed. It just has a lot of really good information in it, and it's just happy and sad and good and bad all at the same time. I don't know if I'm even giving good reviews on these. I'm yeah, they're good, yeah, they're bad. But I really enjoyed this, and it's cool to see how people, again, another Chicago gal, grew up in Oak Park, and then she moved to Arizona, and then she moved to LA to become a star. But it's cool because you think of her as a star, but it's just interesting to see how she thinks of herself. A good book I would recommend. So those are all the books that I've read so far in the year. And then my next one was recommended to me by my therapist, and it is called The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins. I haven't started reading this yet, but I've heard a lot of really good things, so I'm excited to do this one. I don't know what I'm gonna start after that, so if you guys have any good book recommendations, I would love some. But I need a few more books this year, so if you guys have any good suggestions, I would love to hear them. So if you want to leave them in the comments down below, that would be fantastic. I'm so excited to be filming on this new camera. You guys, I am so excited because this camera is like so much more portable and I can bring it with me so many places, and there are 2 really exciting things coming up. Like, really. Oh, my skin looks like, I don't know if it looks good or bad, but it definitely looks clean. There are 2 really exciting trips coming up that I'm gonna vlog, and that's why I got the new camera. And you guys, they're, yes, both Disney related, and they're both like huge. You guys are going to be obsessed, and I can't wait to vlog every second of it. And it's just so exciting, all the new things that are coming. I can't wait to share. There's so much information like coming out that I can't wait to share with you guys, but it's kind of like under wraps right now. It's gonna be all good though. I can't wait. I can't wait. Happy Teaching Tuesday, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love all of you. Thank you for continuing to support. I can't wait to see where this channel goes now that I got a camera that I can just go places with. This is so exciting. Look, I can go like this and it's like kind of staying in focus even. That doesn't happen on my other camera. This is just like really great. Good day. Hope you all have a good week. Hope it was worth the wait to have to wait 2 weeks to get a new video because I had to get the new camera. Happy Teaching Tuesday, everybody. Bye.